Hello everyone, my name is Rituro, but you can just call me Mr. Unemployable. Our featured match today is the second round of the John Stones Paint Trophy. Grimsby Town has just entered in and they will face off against League 2 side Port Vale. Port doesn't really care how we do in this competition. I do. Only 1,000 people showed up for this match. I don't care. I want to see us try and repeat as JPT champions every chance we get. It's the best chance we have at silverware every year. So let's see if we can go ahead and put that in the trophy case. Since the last episode, things have not gone well. As you can see, we're currently in 22nd. 1 win, 7 draws, and 3 losses from 11 matches. We hit the quarter mark. Losing to Crew Alexandra and Stevenage, who were teams that are, at the time, were below us in the standings, have hurt massively. Winning against Colchester, well, that's good. We should have done that, but 7 draws. Some of those are good draws. Let's not, be too down on draws against Wycombe, Barnet, Oxford. Sure. Or not Oxford, Wycombe and Barnet. Those are good draws. Sure, I'll take that. Drawing against Oldham, who were top of the league. Sure. Excellent. But it's the other draws, the winnable draws. Ones like Swindon Town. Ones like Oxford. Ones like Morecambe. Ones like Luton Town. That we should be winning. And we're not. And it's hurting us big time. So, we need to start scaring up wins, and we need to start doing it quickly. We threw away so many good chances to get wins, and now we have to do it the hard way, which is not that good. And part of my frustration with that is we did make one signing before the transfer window closed. Kevin Campbell. I'll bring up the squad window here. We brought in a man named Kevin Campbell, 23-year-old Scottish forward, formerly with Wraith Rovers and Heart of Midlothian. He was Wraith's top goal scorer with 10 goals in 31 league matches, 15 in 37 across all competitions, with a 6.87 average in the 2022-2023 season. Played 2 matches, got 2 goals and player of the match, and that was, at my point, I was like, all right, that's it, pull the trigger, this kid's going places. Not so much. So far, a goal in 5 appearances, 6.52 average, not so good. Not so good at all. Really, really, really not good. His time at Hearts maybe should have tipped me off. Only 3, 5, 6 goals in, I want to say, 50-odd appearances. That should have told me something. But I put faith in him. He's a young signing. The board loves him. He's great at free kicks. The problem is, oh boy. Goal in 5 starts, 6 appearances total, 26% on target ratio, 6.47 average. Not good. And you saw the price that I paid for him. I paid a pretty penny for this kid. 400,000 plus clauses. This could rise as high as 600,000. So I'm not exactly thrilled about this state of affairs. Not thrilled at all. That said, I'm less thrilled about what happened with Callum Connolly. Forest Green made an offer for Callum Connolly, and I was super excited. Finally a chance to get Connolly off the roster. Time to move him onwards and, let's be honest here, downwards. The bid was accepted. Everything was going great, and at the last second before the window closed, Forest Green canceled the deal with an hour left. Window closed, no deal. I was choked. No reason for them to do that. Cardiff are now interested in a transfer? Seriously? Alright, hey, if Cardiff pulls the trigger, makes an offer. Alright, Cardiff have fallen, right? That would explain why. They pull the trigger, make an offer for Connolly. I'd take it. Retraining Connolly as a left back has been fantastic for us. Gives us a bit of flexibility. Somebody to spell off Rodrigo Cunningham if I'm not so certain if he's ready for a match. And certainly someone to spell off Robson so he doesn't get run into the ground. Very happy with that state of affairs. I'm also happy they managed to quell a minor locker room revolt when it became clear that our results were not where they should be. As you can see, I promise that I will improve the club's standing. Oh, I got a long way to go. That also dovetails with James McEwen's own personal belief that he wants a bigger challenge and he wants to move on from the club. I really don't want to lose him. He and Higgins are still my best goalkeeping tandem I'm probably going to get ever at this price. But I'm going to respect him. If he wants to move on, he will probably move on. So, we'll see if I can help him or if he will be moved along. Now, as you know, the title of this series is Mr. Unemployable. In last episode, we talked about 2 job offers that I got. I have had 2 more. One from Swindon Town after they sacked their coach and I immediately said no. And another one, a very shocking one that came out of nowhere from Sparta Rotterdam. in the Jupiler League. They were projected to finish second this season. As you can see, they are in 13th. They sacked their manager pretty early on, and I was called in. I apparently interviewed very well. My offer to lower the transfer budget because I could use that money elsewhere was well received. Ultimately, they did not pick me. They went with an actual Dutch person who did not have to learn the language. Michael Dingsdag, 40-year-old, uncapped member of the Holland coaching corps. Spent his time in Suriname and Sweden, so that's that. Got the job over me. Not that I'm bitter. Again, this is a series called Mr. Unemployable. I would have liked to have dropped Grimsby for Rotterdam, but apparently it was not meant to be. My coaching qualifications still finishing up that B license. Hopefully, once that's finished, I will be even more attractive. In fact, that I'm still getting offers mid-season is a good sign. Reading just opened up a position, but that was not offered to me, which is unfortunate, but hey, such is life. As you can see here, we have some friendlies coming up against Sierra Leone and Jamaica after this match against Port Vale. How are the Canadians doing? Well, we've blooded some youngsters. Ian Gant looks like he might be a good prospect for us. Still 2 stars with tons of potential. He's going to be a regular call-in. We've had to once again drop Jason Dawson. Once again, this view keeps resetting. I don't like it. If anyone knows how to fix this bug, please tell me, because I'm sick of having to reset the view every time I go back to this screen. Jason Dawson is still, he's still hurt. He's still super hurt. These are the U20s. Where is Jason Dawson? Alright, unavailable is ticked. That's why. Turn that back on. And we will see once again. I swear, this kid must be made of glass. I say kid, he's 25, you know what I mean. Back down to 2 stars. I mean, he's just, when he's healthy, he's fantastic. But he's torn in his hamstring, and he's out, which does not make me happy. So, once again, the midfield is still a very precarious situation for the Canadian men's national team. The squad that we've called up for these friendlies, pretty standard here. Carducci, Kofi, Schneebeli, Smits, and Hemming. Hemming back from his injury, and I'm so happy about that. Deckers is going to get a run on the right. He's still not getting as much club time as I would like, but I think hopefully we can show that he's a decent enough pick. That will change. Bonnet is going to start this match against Sierra Leone. I'm going to put some faith in him. Aparicio back to his ball-winning role again with a lack of quality ball winners. Tybert on the left. Abrenovic and Hamilton up front. And on the bench, Bello, McIntosh, Gasparotto, Argento. Adekube receives a call back to the team. Just going to give him a look out. Maybe he's going to run against, not Sierra Leone, but Jamaica. See how he does. Gant, Bratsis, Piet, Aird, of course. Got to keep him in here, but he's so gassed. I'm not going to play him as much as I would like to. Sanko, Gilberto, and Dickinson. So, again, it's not a perfect roster. Still got these academy kids in here, which I'm hoping to get onto actual teams sometime soon. But we'll see what we can do. We'll see if we can keep on building the squad. Before we get into today's match, our featured match against Port Vale in the JPT, I do want to give a quick shout out to a couple of comments on YouTube. One from episode number 55, where Kurt W. said, "Good video, definitely gotta be pleased with a finals appearance in the Gold Cup." I absolutely am, Kurt. Getting Canada to the finals of the Gold Cup was beyond my expectations, and I am very pleased with that result. And from episode 56, Tom Berry left a very simple UTM up the Mariners. You bet, Tom. Thank you very much. Let's get into the match today. We're going to McEwen. He's our cup keeper. In he'll go. Keeling, Grant, Cunningham, and Connolly along the back line. Trying to keep McGoldrick and Hickford rested. McGoldrick actually injured in our last match, so that's why he is sitting for that reason as well. Jones has been horrible this season. 6.38 in 5 matches. No, he's sitting. But will be stable to the bench unless he rapidly improves. Baldwin in the hole, just giving Brimmer a little bit of a rest for his call-up to Malta. Hornby and Carroll in the middle, Ceylan up front, and Scott and Pilkington. We'll see if we can break our goal-scoring hoodoo here. We haven't been scoring much. I'd love to see those two really take off. And Higgins, Longstaff, Robson, Ambler, and Campbell on the bench. The only person worth Campbell right now is Longstaff in recent form. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but Longstaff is getting muscled off the ball way too much for my liking, so we need to fix that, hopefully, give them strength training. But that'll be after this. We're 4-7 favorites to win this. I would kind of like to do better than just a 4-7, maybe nervy penalties finish, as the press are predicting here. I'd like to do better than that. I would like to do better than that. I'll just keep an eye on their midfield, and away we go. I expect a win. Connolly. No. Oh, damn it. That was what I wanted to click. Misclick. Alright, let's see what happens here. Grimsby in their black and white. Port Vale in their white in a sparsely populated Blundell Park. Because why should it be populated? Scott with an early chance and an early follow-up from Pilkington is deflected at the last second wide. Clutch toe in there. Very nearly 1-0 to start the proceedings, which would have been fantastic. Hornby in the area. That'll be cleared. A good start. Positive start. I like it. Counts as a clear-cut chance, though. I don't like that. We gotta be converting these. Pretty solid performance here. Good passing control, good possession. Not allowing a shot. But we need to at least do more than 2 shots. Good job by Cunningham getting his head to that one. The youngster has been improving in leaps and bounds. He's already up to 2 full stars. And his stats just keep climbing. I'm so very happy. This kid is looking more and more like the real deal. He could very well be the shining gold standard for our academy going forward. And I should point out that when I was interviewing for the Rotterdam job, Grimsby Town opened a conversation with me saying, what'll it take to get you to stay? Pilkington scores a great goal on the setup. Very nice for Pilkington. 1-0 to Grimsby. Oh, it's been disallowed for offside. Come on now, AR. How close was that? Ceylan. Yeah, he was super onside. Look at how onside he was. By a mile. That was a good goal. Oh, angry. Anyway, Grimsby Town opened a dialogue with me to keep me from leaving. And I said, what'll it take? Name your price. And I said, better academy. And they said, actually, we're happy with the academy. I said, okay. Better youth coaching and youth facilities. They said, oh, okay, we'll do that. So will you stay? And I thought about it. And I said, no, I think I'll still get the Rotterdam job. Now, had I just said yes, and taken myself out of the Rotterdam running, I'd got new youth facilities. I'd be pretty happy with that. But instead, I get nothing. And the board knows that I will leave, given I have a chance. So not so good. Now, in between those league matches that I mentioned earlier that were not going well, as Carroll sends a shot in that is blocked, I did get all the way, actually, to the 3rd round of the League Cup, which is great for us. And not just the 3rd round, as Scott is stopped in close. Really needed to bury that Sean Scott. You could see where he was aiming, but a fine save by the keeper. Pilkington with the corner. Get his head to it. Grant back to Pilkington. Goes into the area. Can't get it past Meller. You would have thought he would have gone near post, but no, he found a shooting lane inside. Counts as a clear-cut chance from Sean Scott. Goes begging. Anyway, we beat Walsall 1-0 in the League Cup. Very happy with that. We then beat Crystal Palace 1-0 in the League Cup. That was fantastic. McEwen stopping Jones in close. Poor defending. We then took Middlesbrough. 0-0 the distance. 120 minutes lost on penalties. A fantastic showing in the League Cup for Grimsby this year. Very happy with that. And hopefully, we can turn that good cup performance into a win here. And indeed, all our efforts there were against superior clubs. Against an inferior club like Port Vale, we should be... Oh, Keeling. No. We should be wiping the floor with them. Keeling, don't be doing that, buddy. Oh, just chat. Good. Turn up the pace. Off the bar! Lander was all alone. And McEwen is saved by his best friend, the goalpost. Yikes. And Pilkington's injured. Woo. Okay, then. Well, Campbell, you're in. Please don't screw this up. Not good enough. Good. They understand what needs to happen. Alright, possession, I don't care about anymore. Just get the ball into the area. Ceylan now, back to Baldwin. Pushed pretty high up is Baldwin. He's gone to the attack, and there's Conley with a long ball, but that goes to nobody. Man, I would Would love Campbell to prove me and all his other doubters wrong. Keeling is going to be carded here for sure. Yep. Alright, so let's bring on... Let's shuffle everybody over. We'll bring on Robson to man the left. So we'll push Cunningham into that spot. Connolly into a central role. Robson on the left. Alright, let's see how that goes. Grant having a great game. Good job from the captain. Letting Robson in here gives us a little bit more potency. Those long throws from Robson are always a good time. Eggleton injured, and Robson indeed quick to snuff that chance out. Campbell can't get it past the wall. So much for being a good free kick taker. Go out for a throw. Is this a Robson special? No. Still got a sub left. What's it going to be? Ceylan. Let's actually, no. Let's leave you on. Let's take out Sean Scott. Put in Ambler. I still think Ceylan is the guy to be the game changer here. And I want to see him take this game over. Cunningham's done well for us. 6.7 being switched to the right. I like it. He's found Tolga Ceylan, who's brought down. No call, but Ambler and Hornby are in to retrieve the ball. Ambler now to Campbell. To Ceylan! No! That really should have been a goal. That should have been the 1-0 goal right there. Although, if we're being honest, Pilkington's goal, which was incorrectly waved off, should have been the 1-0 goal. Oh, is there a replay or do we go for 120? I get the feeling... Oh, we're going to penalties. Straight to penalties. Well, at least I brought on Ceylan. Alright, we're going straight to penalties. Nothing beyond the 90 here. Well, obviously Ceylan is going to be our last taker. Campbell will go first. Let's get... Man, Carroll's actually surprisingly good at these. Baldwin? No, he missed in the other match. Shoot, we really don't have a lot of options here, do we? Well, Ambler will throw in, and, I mean, in theory, Baldwin's good at taking penalties, and he's got composure, so let's throw him in. And from there, I think it's just a crapshoot then, really, isn't it? Connolly, Cunningham, Grant. Robson's actually got surprisingly good finishing, so we'll push him further up the list. And McEwen. Alright, we're going to penalties. Port Vale will be very happy with this result. I am not. There is every chance in the lottery of the shootout Port Vale could steal a victory here. As their keeper makes his slow way to the byline. Mason. Oh, just under the bar. Gets the first goal. McEwen doesn't even move. Campbell. He can score penalties at least. 1-1. Asensi. Yes, sir. 2-1 Port Vale. Carroll. Yup. Thank you very much. Made it look easy. He sure did. Robertson. McEwen guessed right, couldn't get there in time. Robertson makes it 3-2. Baldwin. Yes, sir, he beats the keeper this time. That'll help his confidence. Lafferty. Oh, he hits the bar! No Laffertying manner there. That was a horrible joke, I apologize. Is that our breakthrough? Ambler. Ambler has the advantage, and now it's Ceylan to finish off. You have to think this is in the bag. Jones. Misses the net entirely! Ceylan isn't even needed. Well, we got our result. Thank goodness. Thank goodness we got that result. Whew. But I do feel we could have won that in regular time. I really do. The important thing, though, is we got our win, and we will move on to the next round of the Johnstone's Paint Trophy. Whew! Thank goodness. Hey, we got a little bit of cash for that. Lovely. And goalless Scott is working. I do want to, before we end today's episode, show the stats from that match against Middlesbrough. I mean, this is just a fantastic job on the back line. McGoldrick, Grant, Hickford in the 5-4-1. Robson on the left. Absolutely destroyed the Middlesbrough attack. Brimmer in the hole as well. Baldwin was in an advanced line midfield role before being pushed back. Not so good from the front side. But yeah, unfortunately, Baldwin and Campbell missed their penalties. Campbell actually missed the first one, and then Jordan missed his, and there was a little slimmer of hope there. Sadly, it was not meant to be. But that's going to do it for this episode of Mr. Unemployable. Next time, we will either be at the midway point of the Grimsby Town season, I will be fired, or I will be at a new job. It'll be one of the three. Next time on Mr. Unemployable. My name is Rituro. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you like what you've seen, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, tell all your friends about the videos being hosted on youtube.ca/steelswords. And don't forget, all of these episodes are recorded live here on twitch.tv/Rituro for everyone to see, where everyone's calling me lucky and asking what was up with that keeper. As well as throwing down an up the Mariners UTM. Thank you, Dan the Div. Much appreciated. Once again, my name is Rituro. Just call me Mr. Unemployable. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.